Hi, Kim here, and I've come to tell you about my journey in life so far. I'll bet you find it very hard to imagine that in my 20s and 30s, I had all the answers for myself and everybody else. And I would tell them, whether they asked me or not, exactly what the answers were for their lives. Needless to say, you can imagine that I didn't have very many friends. I started losing friends and I became very, very lonely. And then the book came in my life, How to Win Friends and Influence People. So I began to realize through that book that it's not all about me, that it's about other people. And thereby I began what I call my mobile research center. I travel the world asking people questions after questions, but my very, very favorite question was, what's God's dream for you? It's very interesting, and the answers to that are fascinating. However, they're for another video at another time. Right now, I just want you to know that in asking those questions, I learned that people are like diamonds. They're sparkling with so many facets of talents and gifts and skills. And each one of us has talents, gifts, and skills, but none of us have it all. So because of that, I need you. I need to have your gifts and talents and skills to fill in where I can't. So I continue to learn and ask questions, and life happened. I got married. I became a mother of 4 marvelous children. I did a lot of in-home care for people. I became a caregiver. I started businesses. I'm an entrepreneur by nature, and so lots of businesses. And I became an administrator to a ministry. In all of that, I found myself doing what they needed me to do, but not who I was. I learned a lot of skills along the way, but I did not know who I was. Does that resonate with you? I didn't know the colors that I liked or the style of clothes that I liked. I had lost myself. So, fast forward 30 years, I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, 65 years old, and realizing that I could retire now, retire into normal retirement. And then I thought, 20 to 30 years of just retiring, after I've learned all these things and been through life's ups and downs and made so darn many mistakes, perhaps I should pursue what God's dream is for me. So I began another journey inside my big journey. And this journey was to find out who I really, really am. Now, I had fallen in love. I'd fallen in love with a man named Shakespeare, and with a book called the Bible. Shakespeare taught me that I had to know myself, and also I had to be myself. And then the Bible taught me that I needed to love other people as much as I loved myself. Well, heck, I didn't love myself. I had no idea who I was. And so then the journey began even deeper. And I began to ask people that I was in relationship with, who am I? What do they see? And invariably they would say, Kim, you have the gift of asking such deep questions. Life's deeper questions seem to be my gift. So I began to pursue that. I began to support other people by asking those life's deeper questions. And therein, I realized God's dream for me was to use that gift to help people learn to love who they are and be who they are. They needed to know who they are. So in summary, my life's gift My dream from God is to help people to know and love themselves and know and love others and celebrate the differences. Then I got the idea if I could bring a group of people together, I could give them the very things that I had wanted all my life, and that was to be heard, encouraged, and accepted. So I started circles of friends, circles that I called circles of hearing hearts, hearing each other's hearts, letting people be heard, letting people be accepted, and be encouraged to be who they truly are. Therein we strategize with each other, we pray for each other, and we support each other. And I am so honored and humbled and blessed to be part of these circles wherein I can ask those life's deeper questions and help people to become who they truly are.